Okay, so I got this strange envelope with Hecate's symbol on the front there. Very mysterious, but I don't know if this might have something to do with the garden or what, but I know who sent this. It's got a Leeds postmark on it. I know the person who would send this. So, yeah, I thought it would be some seeds. I had a feeling. So what's this? Very interesting. Hold on, let me actually show them on the screen. Tansy. I don't know anything about any of these seeds, so I'll have to look them up. Tansy and woad. Very interesting names. Yeah, I have no idea. Aguilera. Aquilegia, rather. Oh, very nice. I'll be planting these along the rows. Oh, mugwort, and there's one that I know. A very helpful plant. Wow, that's cool. Witch's Circus. And then, hold on, let me just read it. Oh wow, it's a really old postcard from like 1963. We're having a good time, very comfortable here. We went here on a trip today. Hope you are well. Wow, that's really, I like the old stamp as well. Witch's Circus. I don't know where you found that, Matt, but that's a nice bit of inspiration. Okay, fucking cool. Alright, I'm going to have to look up some of these plants because I don't know what all of them are. And wormwood. Okay. Cool. 4,000 wormwood seeds. Bloody hell. Okay. The garden is going to be wormwood heavy. I've got some kind of mystical drawing here. Here's some seeds in a postcard. A big whoop, want to fight about it. I wonder if there are people who used the card previously are dead. Probably. Yeah, I imagine so. Interesting, a 5-pointed crossroads with a statue in the middle, reminiscent of a pentagram. Is that what that is? Yeah. And that's actually my idea for the garden, actually. In my head, I actually want to do a little sketch of it, is a similar thing to this. A 3-pointed crossroads with a circle in the middle with something in the centre of it. And arches on all 3 points. Maybe something growing over it, or lanterns. Excuse me for coughing. Well, that's really cool. Okay, so I don't know anything about tansy or woad, but I'm going to have to look them up and find out more about them. Wormwood and mugwort I know, and these just look like they're going to be really nice. So, thanks Matt, that's freaking cool. I know I always tell people I'm not doing parcels, but Matt is someone who I know IRL. He's like an IRL friend. We went to university together, so that is acceptable. And that's fucking cool as well. Okay, so yeah, let's see how these grow. Okay, hey everyone, thought I'd take a look at the things that I've planted, see if anything's coming up. Here's the black henbane, which is going really well. I didn't expect so many to come up, to be honest, and I probably shouldn't have put so many seeds in each little pot, but I'm pretty happy with those results. And yeah, I'll have to pick out the best ones to plant on. This was where I planted the datura. There's a little seedling here. I'm going to focus, but I don't know if that's it. It doesn't look like a datura, but who knows, it might turn into one. And there's a little seedling in there as well, but so far not much. The nicotine, the rustica, I don't know if you can see the little seedlings, they're starting to come up. The courgette, black beauty courgette, just starting to pop out. We'll go and look at these as well. Okay, so here we've definitely got some datura seedlings coming up. That's good. See, we've got a datura pod in the middle there, and yeah, the seedlings are definitely coming up now. So you can see them. They always seem to do better in the big pots. I don't know why. And these big pots seem to dry out like crazy. The wormwood as usual. is crazy big. I might cut off all this dead growth. So there's a lot of this. I think it grows every 2 years, it dies back and then grows back again, I think, from what I remember. But yeah, I might be taking this out of the pot and planting it in the garden. Maybe. Okay, and here we have, bloody hell, look, they've all grown in one clump. Okay, so let's get the dandelions out of here. But these, this is another patch of henbanes, and they're doing really well. All popping up now. I've got a bunch of trays out. We're going to be planting some seeds today. First things first, mugwort. And I'm going to be writing on the side of the trays what they are, so I don't forget. Wormwood. Okay, this is the woad, which I didn't know anything about, but I had a look online, and apparently it's used as a blue ink or blue dye, and apparently that's what the Celts used to paint their faces blue with, according to Matt. So I guess it's a bit Braveheart, and also it has some traditional medicinal use. Tansy, which is another old herbal remedy. I think it used to be used for like fevers and fertility and stuff. I can't really remember. You can go and Google that. But it's another medicinal plant, so that'll be interesting to see if it grows. Also, it says there to sow in August and September, but I also looked online at this plant growing from seed, and it says you can sow it in spring. So, and this one, I don't know how you say it, Aquilegia, and it didn't twig with me when I first saw this plant, but I remember Matt on his Instagram put some pictures of this weird plant that was growing in someone's front garden. I think he ended up googling the plants to find out what it was and got some seeds, so I think that'll be an interesting one to grow. Let's take a quick look at these. So this is my canna plant, and it's going quite well. I don't know whether to start maybe selling some cuttings of these, because I know people keep asking me about them, and I don't know whether they're ready. Some of these look very rooted, so I'm going to try taking some off and putting them in separate pots. And also this tray seems to be the good method for growing them, because they seem to send out runners and then root themselves, and they have really shallow roots. So this is what I originally growed it in. I don't think it needs a pot like that, so I'm probably going to take this is like the base of it, so it grows up and then comes over the top and rooted itself in here. So I'm going to replace this, take that out, and put it into a series of shallow trays like this, and maybe have like a 3-tiered system of canna. Try and get you know, like a little growth sort of thing going on, little farm, little canna farm, I suppose, and I can take cuttings from it. And here's my mint plants, which are doing quite well. I'm surprised at how fast they've grown. They must have rooted, because they're growing like crazy. I don't even, I might be ready to start putting these on. It was so fast. That's the fastest I've known a plant to take root from a cutting. So I'm very surprised by that. I'm very pleased, because it was just like a supermarket herb. You know, when you buy the fresh herbs in the pots at supermarkets. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it's done. So I might buy more of those and see, you know, some more different herbs, basil and stuff. See if I can make a little herb garden out of them. Yeah, I'm really happy of how they've gone on. Right, it's a bit later in the week, so I thought I would show how some of these plants are progressing, because the daturas have really shot up now. They're really getting overcrowded. I'm going to have to take some of these out, repot them. Henbane going crazy. Tobacco, and even some of the ones that I've already planted are already starting to come out. That's the woad. That is the wormwood. That was the first thing to come up. and I don't know, I'm seeing some bits of green in here, but I don't know if that's weeds or what. That's the tansy. So what we got left? The mugwort, still no signs, and the aquiglaria, whatever you call it. And let's just go and have a look at these ones down here. The garden's still a mess. Haven't really had any time this whole week to do anything in the garden, to be honest. Yeah, I've just been a bit busy, so but the datura is coming up like crazy. There's going to be absolutely loads of these. I mean, I'm guessing a lot of them will get crowded out by the others as they grow bigger, but that's really good. That's my wormwood. This, which the greenhouse door has fallen on top of overnight. And God, I really didn't get out the roots of the dandelions before I planted these, so every day you've got to come along, pull out a load of dandelion leaves. I should really dig down and get the roots out, but I don't know, they're going okay. Anyway, that's the henbane, and I've just got some cucumber, early spring burpless, whatever that means. Yeah. So, and the garden, yeah, still a jungle. I tried to start digging out this bank here, and it was so overgrown. It just took me like ages to get one little bit out in the middle. You see where the spade is. So I reckon I'm gonna have to get the pickaxe out and go at it with the pickaxe. So I like this area as well. I see a lot of birds going in and out of here though, so I'm going to have to check there's nothing nesting in there. But yeah, the garden is still a mess. I'm very slow at gardening. But I think making these regular videos is kind of shaming me into trying to do more. So yeah, hopefully if the weather's nice this week, I'm going to get a start on this, and we're going to see this all dug out. And yeah, see how I've got this gone. Sort of dug out along here, and then yeah, this will be the same, hopefully. And I really like these like fern type plants as well. I always let them grow. I think the previous owners used to trim them down, but they grow naturally along this wall, and I really like them, so I'm going to try and encourage them. Alright, so catch you next time, everyone.